Hi Mantu. Mandeep ji, good evening. Christine, hi. Hi Heidi, I hope you're feeling better. Good evening Bhuvani. Louis, good afternoon, good evening. It's 5. Hi Sonia. Mantu, we're doing a vinyasa flow today. At least you asked before the class started. Okay, let's just give it a few more minutes, a few more seconds actually, just a short while, and then we'll begin. Hi Sa. Hi Sharon. I'm glad you're feeling better, Heidi. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is the 6th set, the floor that, remember last week I had asked you all to find a name for me? Well, you all did, thank you. We got some really cool names actually, some really super names. I might use some of them when I do another floor. But yeah, that's where we got the name Stronger Together. Okay, thank you. A whole bunch of you actually gave that name, so, well, it was a great name to give this sequence that we're working on. For those of you who haven't done this set before, this is a vinyasa flow that has no low planks, so no chaturangas. I'm saying no chaturangas, low plank, okay? I'm not saying anything else. And no sun salutations, okay? Like I always say, I'll give you options. Please don't, when I give you, option 1, 2, 3, 4, it doesn't mean one is more advanced than the other. Think of what I'm asking you to do. If I am talking about, you rolling your rib cage up to the ceiling, there's a reason I'm asking you to do that. So, if like doing this is giving you a great rib cage rolling up, great. So when I ask you to go to option 2 and extend your hands, and if you're going to be here, you might get a great stretch and another set of muscles and another part of your body, but you're not working on what I'm asking you to work. So, get that. There's a reason why I put stuff together. And, just because, there are 4 options and you think that, last week I did the most advanced version, I'm going to do the same thing today. It might not work today. So choose wisely, okay? Who else is here? Hi, Hasika. Mr. Tay, hi. Hi, Ram. Ish Magish, Sonali, hi. Okay, so let's go. You're going to stand with your feet just about hip width, maybe slightly wider. And we're going to move into like little casual twists. Just any way that your body is comfortable. There's no rule for this. So arms loose, you will twist. Just swing your arms. Okay, if you want your foot to go with you, take it with you. 3, 4, 5. If you don't want feet, let the feet stay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it to the hips. Okay, so small little circles if you want. You can make big circles, small circles, your choice. But make it smooth, make it organic, don't have like that jarring circle, okay? So you can keep it small here like this, or you make it big and then get a little back bend and make it even bigger, okay? So 2. Just make it smooth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even keep it small. 5, 6, 7. Tight fist. Now what I want you to work this with is a locked out elbow. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't like that word. I'm going to use it here. So arm as straight as you can. We're going to start slow and then we'll go really fast. Okay, so let's go slowly. Try and lock out your elbow and try not to swing the rest of your body. Everything else is strong and as rigid as you can keep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take it backwards. Slow. 1, 2, try to keep everything else nice and taut. 3, 4, and fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Left side. Nice tight fist. Lock out that elbow. Kneecaps pulled up, legs nice and strong, belly drawn in. Let's go slow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll the shoulders out. Interlock your fingers. Don't fold forward. Just stretch those arms for just one quick moment. Feet hip width. Maybe slightly wider, you decide. Watch. Left arm up. Side stretch. Okay, so we're going to go side stretch. Then left arm will roll down like this. You will come down. And then you will come up with your right hand. Right hand up. Okay, and then again left, side stretched, drop your ribs, go down, right hand slowly rolling up, really smoothly and fluidly. 3, and up. Come up with the right. Don't hold your breath. 4, down, and up. 5, and up. Let's change direction. Right arm up, take it into your side bend, drop your ribs, go down. Roll up with your left. Big hands like a windmill. And down. Roll up with the left. 3, remember from your side bend, then drop your ribs down to go down. And up. 4, 5. Feet as wide as your hips. Maybe slightly closer. You're going to drop your chin down, so you're going to articulate your spine. So one vertebra at a time, you're going to go down. Drop your chin down, and slowly, arms are loose, drop down slowly. You can soften your knees if you want to. And from here, head and arms will stay hanging loose. Draw your belly in. Slowly roll up. One more, chin down, drop, belly drawn in, and go down. From here, arms and head still stay hanging loose. Slowly roll up. Let's get 3 more. Chin down, drop, and roll up. 2 more. Drop, One last one, drop your chin, go down. If you need to bend your knees a little. Shift the weight into your toes. Knees can stay bent, but work on the posterior chain, the back of your legs, okay? And you'll get a bit of lower back, you're going to get glute, and you're going to stay here for 10. Stay and breathe. Stay in that forward fold and breathe. 9, 8, 7. Hi, Nona. 6, 5, 4. Stay in that forward fold. 3. You want to bend one knee, straighten the other. Do it. 2. Stay for 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your palms on your mat. Drop your knees. Go into cat position. So we are in cat. Now in cat, I want you to move from your left shoulder blade to take your left hand through under the right. Okay, so we are in cat. Knees as wide as your hips. Left arm going through. Okay, so you're here. Right hand can stay here or straight, or you take it to your back, wherever it works for you. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back center. Let's take it to the other side. Now your right arm is going to go through. Again, moving from our right shoulder blade. So go all the way from there, okay? So you're in your cat. Your right arm will go through. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back up. You're still in cat position. Your knees are under your hips. Wrists are under your shoulders. You're going to inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest up and your chin up. Toes are going to stay curled in. As you exhale, you're going to move into a downward facing dog. Again, drop your knees under your hips. Drop the belly, lift your chest. That's your inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades if you can. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Strong fingertips in down dog. Root into the tips of your fingers. Root into the base of your fingers so you're not dumping into the base of your palm. 3, drop your knees. Lift your chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, down dog. 4, inhaling, cat. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. 5, inhale. Exhale. Let's get 2 more. 6. Drop your knees. Inhale. Lift your hips. Lift your chest and chin. Exhale. 7. Exhale. Stay here for 10. 9. You can walk the dog if you want. 8. Bend one knee, straighten the other. 7. You can even bend both knees, twist it to one side. 6. Take it to the other. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Right leg up. Down dog split.
it. You can go up onto your toes on the left. You can open the right hip up. You can keep it rolling down. Whatever works for you. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg through and you're going to place it beside your right thumb. Left foot is going to stay on your toes. I'm going to do it this way. So left foot stays on your toes. Wait, don't just come up into your high lunge just yet. Before you come up into your high lunge, I want you to think of squeezing into your inner thighs. Okay, that's your first thing you do. Squeeze it to your inner thighs. Inner thighs hugging into the midline. Glutes active. And then inhale, come up. Now, if your high lunge is like somewhere here because your hip flexor feels tight, shorten the distance between your feet. Bend the back knee a little bit so your torso stays over your hips. Okay? Strong legs. 1, 2, 3, if you can, lift your arms up higher using the muscles on your upper back. So use that to push up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All this stays. Arm ears one line, belly drawn in, lean forward. All the weight in your right leg. Hold, don't let your belly rest on your thigh. Option 1, you stay here. Or if you want, today you can add some movement. So one hand back, the other hand back. 2, 3, or you just stay there. 4, strong locked out arms. 5, 6, 7. Both arms forward. Take those hands back. You can stay and hold this, or arms to the side and to the back. 2, back. Keep moving, or just stay with your hands going back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Let's take 3, 2, 1. Left leg up. On your toes on the right, or right heel down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to take that left leg through. Place it next to your left thumb. Back foot on your toes. Right leg nice and strong. Inner thighs hugging into the midline. Belly drawn in. Glutes active. Inhaling. Come up into your high lunge. If you feel like it's really tight in the hip flexor and you're collapsing forward, shorten that distance and bend your right knee a little bit so your torso's not falling forward, okay? 2, strong arms, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale here. Exhale, lean forward. Strong legs. Arms can stay here or one hand behind and change. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both hands forward. Take your hands back. You can hold this or arms out. Take them back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, 6, 7. Palms down. Ta-da! High plank. Remember, high plank you can stay and hold, or you drop your knees and hold a modified version. But what you're doing is you're pushing your mat away from you strongly. So lift into your chest, armpits lifting up, away from your mat, push the mat, okay? Those of you who can will give me the shoulder taps. You don't have to do this. For those of you who don't want to do it, don't do it. High plank, tailbone tucked in, belly drawn in, strong legs. Okay, so let's go. Right palm, left shoulder, change. 2, change. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Downward facing dog. Let's take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg up. Take 5. You can even bend your right knee if you want to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right foot through and place it beside your right thumb. Turn your left foot out to point forward. We're getting into warrior 2 legs. Inhaling, come up. Remember, warrior 2 is a hip opener. So your back thigh is rolling away from the inside of your front knee. So think of it like that. Keep the left inner thigh active, so don't let it collapse. Try and root into the outside blade of your left foot. Stay with those legs and listen while you listen. Don't come out of position. I can see that some of you have come out already. Belly drawn in. Nice strong arms. Right forearm on your thigh. Left arm is going to go across over your head. Roll your rib cage upward. Now that's what I want. I want the ribs, waist to roll up. Okay? If you want, you can take your right fingertips towards the inside of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay here. That's your option 1. Your option 2 is what we did last week. Extend this hand. But if you're extending your right hand and you're going to collapse, do not extend. Ribs up. Option 3. This left hand remains. Right arm goes across to the front. 1, 2. So you have this, this, this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring the right hand back. Inhale up. Swing your palms to your mat. Down dog. 3, 2, 1. Left leg up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your left leg through. Place it beside your left thumb. Turn that right foot out. Toes pointing forward. Inhale, come up. If you need to adjust the distance between your feet, please do so. But remember, when you do warrior 2, we're thinking of widening the pelvis. Think hip opening. So now your back hip, which is your right hip, is rolling away from your left knee. Torso
over your hips. Hold. Inhale here. As you exhale, left forearm on your thigh. Roll your right arm across, take it over your head, roll the rib cage upward. If you want, left fingertips towards the inside of your left foot. 2, 3, 4, strong right leg. 5. Lift into that right inner thigh. 6, 7. Option 1, you continue here. Rib cage rolling up to the ceiling. Option 2, left arm parallel to the right. Option 3, take the left arm across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your left arm back. Inhale up. Exhale, cartwheel those arms to your mat. High plank. You can do this with your knees down. Your shoulder taps can happen with your knees down. But knees down or knees up, I want you to push the mat away from you, okay? So if your knees are down, try to keep it maybe behind your hips, not directly under your hips, if you can. This is the knee down version I'm doing for you. So you know, push the mat away from you, tap. 2, tailbone tucked in. 3, strong legs. 4, even if your knees are down. 5, 6, 7, 8, lift into the armpit. 9, 10, downward facing dog. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to take your right leg through, but you're going to place your right foot behind your right palm, not in line with your thumb, but behind the right palm. So we're going in for a shorter distance between our feet. Left foot turns out. You come up, we're getting into Trikonasana legs, your triangle legs, which are shorter. This is what I want you to figure out for yourself, because I can't see you, and you need to decide which foot position, your left foot, works for you. Personally for me, left foot pointing forward works perfectly to get into Trikonasana. But if you need to turn your left foot in slightly, it is okay, do it, okay? Strong arms, inhale here. As you exhale to go down, I want you to think about drawing your right hip back to go down. You do not have to reach the ground. You do not have to get your right big toe. You can stay with your hand on your shin or use a block for your right palm, okay? Left hand straight up. If you can, you're looking at your left thumb. If that's not okay, in your neck, wherever it's comfortable for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now take your left arm, that's the first thing you're going to do, across over your head. Check in with the ribs first. Are your ribs still rolled up, or have you collapsed down? If you've collapsed, go back and stay here. Or bend your elbow and see if you can roll your ribs up. And then from here, if you can, extend that arm. 2, 3, kneecaps are pulled up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Release the right arm. Inhale up. As you exhale, cartwheel your arms to your mat and go into a downward facing dog. For 3 breaths.
for 2, for 1. Left leg up into your down dog split. Let's take 5. Your palms, remember, we're rooting into the tips of our fingers and the base of our fingers. 2. You can bend your left knee or take it as far back as you want. 3, 4, 5. Take your left foot through, placing it behind your left palm, not in line with your left thumb. Behind the palm. Turn the right foot out. Inhaling, come up. Again, remember, right foot forward, but if you do need that little internal rotation for Trikonasana, please do it. Nice big arms. You're going to draw your left hip back. So reach like you want to touch something really far away. You want to really get that. Keep pulling the hips back and go down. Right arm up. If the ribs are rolling forward, come up slightly higher, roll the rib cage upward. 2. What you want to remember when you're doing Trikonasana, stay while I speak, I'm counting in my head. 3 is that you're not going to work on reaching the ground or your big toe. That's not so important. Keeping that left hip tucked in is more important. 4, so think about left sit bone in line with your left heel. 5, 6, 7. First things first, right arm goes across over your head. Is your rib cage still rolling up? If it is, then you stay. If it's not, come up higher. Or bend your right elbow and see if you can still get rib cage to roll up. From here, your hips are still pulling you back. Extend the left. 2, 3. Inner thighs are squeezing. 4, 5, 6, 7. Release the left hand. Inhale up. Swing your palms to the mat. High plank. Shoulder taps, strong fingertips. Tailbone tucked in. You're pushing the mat away from you. So shoulder blades going away from each other. Let's go. 10. Check your hip. It shouldn't be going up to the ceiling. And your lower back shouldn't be sagging. 5 more sets. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Take 5 breaths here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg up, down dog split. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg through, place it beside your right thumb. Turn the left foot out. Warrior 2 legs. Inhaling, come up. Yeah, I took those comments off so maybe now you can see better. Okay, lift into your inner thigh. Think of widening the pelvis. Warrior 2 legs, hip opener. We've been through all that already. We're here, strong legs. We're going to drop our left hand down to our left thigh, lifting into the ribs. Think of lengthening through all this. Hold your reverse warrior. 1. Do a quick check-in with your right knee and see that it's not falling inward. 2. Lift into your left inner thigh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is your option 1. Option 2, you stay here. Option 3, get that left arm in front. So 2, 3, 1.
But the more important thing than any of that left hand position is the right side of your ribs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left hand back. Warrior 2. Down dog. Let's take 3, 2, 1. Left leg up. Go nice and high. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it through. Left foot beside your left thumb. Right foot turning out. Inhale, warrior 2. Again, if you need to readjust the distance between your feet, do so. Left knee going forward, lifting into your right inner thighs. Keep it nice and strong. Try and root into the outside blade of your right foot. Okay, so you even work into the ankle that way. Strong hands. From here, right hand down, lifting into the left side of your ribs. Reverse warrior. 1, 2. Don't put too much weight with your right hand on the right thigh, because then when you lift off, you'll collapse in the ribs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is option 1. Option 2, right arm parallel to the left. Option 3, take the right arm through, moving from your right shoulder blade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring the right hand up. Inhale up. Cartwheel those hands. High plank. So let's go. Strong palms pushing the ground away from you. Shoulder blades going away from each other. Tuck your tailbone in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down dog. Let's take 5. Reset yourself. Get your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg up. Down dog split. Stay for 5. Like I said, you can do a little bounce in the left, or just stay here, or bend your right knee. 4, or straighten your right leg and just take it as far back as you want. 2, 1. Take your right leg through, behind your right palm, behind. Left foot, internal rotations, turning inwards slightly. Inhale, look up, both hands are down. Exhale, fold forward, and stay here. You can use a block to keep your hands. 2. Now why I said back foot turning in? Because I want the left hip to be an internal rotation. Rolling in. Okay? Now I want you to think about your hips being pulled backwards. 2. If you don't need the blocks, just fold. 3. Kneecaps pulled up. 4. Strong inside right foot. Root into your left heel. 5. 6. 7. Hands to your waist. Inhaling, come up only halfway. Okay, if this is not possible, doesn't feel good in your back or your hamstrings, stay down. Halfway, draw your belly in, draw your ribs in. You want a nice flat back. Stay with your hands on your waist or extend them out in front of you. Take 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands down, bend the right knee, step back, down dog. Take 3, 2, 1. Left leg up, nice and big. As high as you can go. 2. You want to roll the left hip in? Feel free to do so. You want to roll it out? That's your choice. 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your left foot through and place it behind your left palm. Right foot is turning inwards slightly. So you're not turning out like an option for Trikonasana. You're turning in because I'm looking at an internal rotation in the right hip. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, fold. You can use blocks to stay, or you can just hang if you can't reach the ground, or even place your hands, go to a wall and place your hands on the wall. You have that option now at home. 7. Strong inside left foot, you're rooting into your right heel. When I say strong inside left foot, I don't mean that you collapse into the inside. I want you to think about lifting into the arch of your left foot. So the inline, the inseam of your leg is always active. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, look up, hands to your waist. Come up halfway, belly drawn in, hips pulling you back. If you're arching your back, draw the ribs in. Keep the belly working. Hands here or extend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Last time for today. High plank. So remember, you're going to push the ground away from you. You can do it this way with the knees down. It's fine. Push the ground away from you. Lift your chest up. Shoulder blades going away from each other. It's called protraction. So shoulder blades away from each other. Strong legs. Don't let your hip go up or your back sag. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Push your mat away from you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very nice down dog for 2 breaths. 1. Drop your knees to your mat. Take child's pose. Arms forward, arms back. Whatever works for you. Take 10 breaths there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Then still take a couple of breaths while I show you what we're doing. We're doing those pike push-ups. Remember those push-ups and down dog? But what I want you to remember is elbows go outward. Okay? So, again, you have the option of just holding a down dog really actively. You don't have to do these. So here it goes. I'm showing you strong fingertips. Feet together or wider is your choice. You can on your toes or flat, your choice.
So when your head goes down, I want your elbows to go out and you're pushing through your triceps and your back to come up, okay? Get into position. 15. Yes, you can. Of course you can. Come on. Every week we have to add something, right? This is our 3rd week with this sequence. Okay, so let's go. 15. 1. Up. 2. 3. 4. You can go wider with your feet. That's okay too. 5. 6. 7. You can go on your toes. 8. 9. 10. It's your last 5. Come on. 1. 2. 3. Smile. I promise you it's so much easier when you smile. 4. 5. Child's pose. Drop your head in any direction you want. Arms forward, arms back. Just get your breath. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Come up. If you need to cushion your knees, roll up your mats. If you have knee pads, use knee pads, use a towel, or use a cushion maybe. This is what, if you want to take a little break while I speak, you can. Toes out flat or curled in, your choice. When we do a back bend, like when you do Ustrasana or camel, we always tell you to keep your hip over your knees and then go back. Okay, so that's like a back bend. I want you to think of the side of your head up to the outside of your knee as one plank. Okay, so your hands can be here or here. I'm just going to show it to you with my hands here so you can see. You're going to go back as far as you can. Can you see? I'm not doing this. This is not happening. I'm going back as far as I can, squeezing to come up. Your quads will be on fire, but it's a good thing. Okay, so options for hands on your waist. Again, remember, do not take the most advanced version or think that's the most advanced version, because if you're going to keep your hands somewhere here and you're going to give me a back bend, there's going to be no work happening. So hands 1, prayer pose 2, out there 3, out here 4, or you keep moving, okay? So let's go. If you're moving, we start here. 1, 2, or just stay here. 3, or just stay here. 4, 5, or just cross at your chest. 6, or hands on the waist. 7, or prayer pose. 8, or all the way from the top. 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Child's pose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. You're nearly done. We're nearly done, okay? So this is the one where we start in high plank and we move into a down dog. When you move into a down dog, you'll take your right hand to your left ankle or your left shin or calf or knee. If you can't, you'll just take your right hand towards the left, but you will move from your right shoulder blade, okay? So it'll look like this. High plank. Okay, so down dog, right hand to the left. If you can't go all the way there, just take it to the left side, like that. Plank. Remember, if you can't reach your ankle, take it out to the side. That's okay. High plank. Remember, high plank. No saggy lower back, no butt sticking out. Down dog, right side. Down dog, left hand. Down dog, right hand. Plank. Left hand. Plank. 3. Keep going. Strong plank. 7. 8. Belly strong. 9. 10. 5 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Child's pose for 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Last one. Come back to that kneeling position. Last time, we're going to do those lean backs. Remember what is more important. The hands here, wherever you keep them, it is fine. You don't want to work into a back bend. We don't want that. We want this whole thing from the side of your ear, right here, the whole side. All going back like it's one board. Let's go. 1, 2, squeeze the glutes. So think about your tailbone tucking in towards your pelvis. Okay, posterior tilt. 3, that'll give you more length in your hip flexors. 4, 5, 6, and we'll work on strengthening and lengthening the quads. 7, 8, 9, 10. Only go to where you have control. 1. When you go too far and you're doing a back bend, stop. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Very, very well done. Pull back into your child's pose for just 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, lie on your backs. Bend your knees. Take your feet as wide as your mat or wider. If you're, actually let's do this one, I'll give you more quad work, quad stretching. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. Okay, so right leg crossed over your left. Your hands can be bent, cactus hands, or you keep them over your head, palms down, up you choose. And from here, you're going to draw both legs to the left side today. Now, what I want you to do, I don't care if your knees touch down or not, I want you to think of opening the right side of your chest and try and ground into your right shoulder blade. Let your legs just hang for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in center. Don't change your legs. Right leg is still over the left. Okay, right is still on the top.
you will take it to the right side now. Again, I don't care if your knees touch down or not. What I care about is the opening of the left side of your chest and grounding into your left shoulder blade as far as you can. 2, it doesn't even matter what direction your head turns in. To the left, to the center, to the right, whatever's comfortable in your neck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come in center. Now we will change legs. Now we're going to take our left leg over the right. You can even do like a double cross, like when you're doing Garudasana, eagle legs. That is okay too, if you think that's going to give you a better stretch or a better twist, or you keep it single. Okay, again, I don't care if your knees touch down. You're going to drop both legs to the right side first. What I care about is the opening of the left side of your chest and the left shoulder blade staying grounded. Take 10. You can even get your knees closer in or away from your torso, it doesn't matter. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in center, same legs. Drop it to the left. Open the right side of your chest, ground into your right shoulder blade. 1. If you feel like your chest will open better in cactus hands, then do cactus hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come in center, uncross your legs, stretch your body in opposite directions, point your feet, stretch your hands, and reach. You want to move your arms side to side. Do that. Take 10, 9, 8, or just stay really still. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Pull your thighs into your chest. Get your arms around your shin. Pull your forehead to your knees. Give yourself a nice big hug. Stay here. You want to rock side to side, massaging your lower back, do it. Or you want to rock forward and back, do it for 5. Or you want to stay really still with your head down, that's okay too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock up into a comfortable seated position. Just round your back, drop down. Just take a few moments here. Thank yourselves for showing up. Y'all did good. Y'all know y'all did good. Take a few breaths here. Gentle breaths in your belly. Thank you. Thank you for taking time out from your busy days. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the support, all the love. Stay safe, stay healthy. Lots of love. Hi, Mani. Hi, Sonal. Hi, Danny. Good evening, Susan. Thank you, Nona. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Monica. Eunice, thank you. Glad you liked it. Thanks, Hasika. Thank you, Sahana. Thank you, Mona. Visky, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you. Oh, you missed it, Stephanie. You can do it later. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Angeline, thank you. Thank you, Sonia, Christine, Sonali. Oh, I'm glad you liked the class, Sonali. You're welcome, Michael. Thank you for coming in. Sylvia, Sharon, you'll have a good evening. Louis, thank you for coming in. Arti Gupta. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Have a great evening.